We love getting your questions, so we want you to keep them coming via Facebook, Twitter, and on our webpage. Who knows, we might just answer your question here in the studio audience next.
Welcome back. Before the show, we ask our audience for their questions, and here's one from Mayoshi that we wanted to share with you. Mayoshi, how are you? So here's your question. What is an acceptable age difference for an older woman dating a younger man? Is there a double standard compared to older men and younger women? Interesting. So tell us more about that question.
I just feel like there is a double standard because usually I always get hit on by younger men, and sometimes I feel like, oh, well, what's an appropriate age? Because people seem to look at it differently.
Well, see, this one for me is pretty interesting because my husband is 5 years younger than me, and I make no apologies for wearing that Similac lace perfume. Okay? I caught him. And this is just my personal opinion, but for me, it was not about age. It was about what we had in common. Because attraction is one thing, but compatibility is everything. And so I had never met a man before that I was that comfortable with. He was my fit, and I was not letting him go. I didn't care what the birth certificate said. So that's just me.
Well, I love that thing. Interesting little tidbit. My mother was in a relationship with somebody for 17 years. He left her for another woman, and she was like, I'm old, I'm not gonna find anybody, honey. 3 weeks later, she called me on the phone. She was like, I'm dating someone. I was like, you are? My God, you were boo-hooing just a couple of weeks ago. She was like, yeah, he's younger than me, but he's older than you. Wow. What does that mean? So literally, he's 1 year older than me.
Wow.
So I would say throw the standards out the window and just be with the person.
Yes! Go get it, girl. Get that PlayStation and the cereal. So we'd like to thank all of our guests today, and we have to give a special thank you to guest Tisha Campbell-Martin for being here and for sharing her stories. The best.
We'll see you next time right here on the Daily Helpline.
See you next time. We love getting your questions, so we want you to keep them coming via Facebook, Twitter, and on our webpage. Who knows, we might just answer your question here in the studio audience next.